Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Donna DeRosa and I am the author of the Big Book of Mediterranean Diet Cooking and the Flexitarian Cookbook for Beginners. Today we're going to make black bean burgers, but we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to make them vegan. Now normally I would use egg as a binder in my black bean burgers, but today we're going to use sea moss gel. I was very kindly gifted this raw, wild-crafted organic sea moss from Organics Nature. They allowed me to choose 2 products from their website for free in exchange for an honest review. So I chose the raw, wild-crafted sea moss because I wanted to see what it was like to work with sea moss from scratch. So what you do with this is you soak it in water. You can soak it overnight. I soaked it for about 9.5 hours, and then you put it in a blender and it forms a sea moss gel. And that's what we're going to use in the burgers today, is the sea moss gel. Now, if you don't want to go through that, you can buy the sea moss gel right from their website already made as well. So I'm going to use the sea moss gel in my black bean burgers as a binding agent instead of an egg. So if this works out, this is going to be a game changer for me because I've been looking for ways to make my black bean burgers and my veggie burgers vegan, but when you don't use an egg as a binder, they kind of fall apart when you flip them over. So let's see if this works out. I'm really excited to try it. Let's go make some black bean burgers. Sea moss is a natural source of iron, magnesium, zinc, copper, phosphorus. It has some plant protein in it, and it's a good source of iodine. And you normally don't get iodine in our food unless you buy iodized salt. This is our sea moss gel, which we're going to be using as a binder in place of the egg. We're probably only going to need about a tablespoon of this. This is a 19-ounce can of black beans, which I've drained and rinsed and patted dry because you don't want them to be too wet. I have some roasted beets that I'm going to put in for a little texture. I'm going to chop them up by hand. We're going to mix the small onion, a carrot, and a clove of garlic in a small food processor to chop that up. We have our spices in this jar, and we have about a 1/4 cup of seasoned Italian breadcrumbs. For spices, we have salt, pepper, mostly oregano, a little bit of smoked paprika, and a pinch of cayenne for a little heat. Here we have our beans. I've mashed them up with a fork. I didn't make them too smooth. We want them to have a little texture to them. This is the carrot, onion, and garlic. I sauteed it for a little bit in some olive oil to get the rawness out. I allowed it to cool a little bit, and we're going to add that to our mixture. Put in all of our wonderful spices. Put in our chopped beets. And now we're going to add our breadcrumbs. And our final ingredient is a big tablespoon of sea moss. I'm going to start blending this and see if we need a little bit more. So just start folding everything together. You can do this part with your hands if you want to get in there and really get at it. I think as I'm mixing this, I realize I am going to add another tablespoon of sea moss. Just combine it really well. Here's our mixture complete. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator now for a little while so that it's easier to form the patties. So just go take about an hour break. That 19-ounce can of black beans made 4 burgers. I have them on some parchment paper, which I've sprayed with a little non-stick cooking spray. We're putting these in a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for 20 minutes. Then we're going to flip them over, and then they'll probably need about another 10 to 15 minutes after that. As you can see, the sea moss gel worked out perfectly in my black bean burger recipe as a binder. So I'm giving Organics Nature sea moss a big thumbs up. It's easy to work with and it has so many nutrients. I think it's a win-win all around. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you very soon. Bye.